Okay, so yeah, what is a botnet? Also sometimes called a zombie net or a zombie army. Essentially, it's a number of computers which are being controlled by someone else, usually nefariously. Quite often people think about viruses as something that gets onto your computer and causes problems for your computer, deleting files and moving things around. But the reality is when your computer's infected with this zombie virus, is that the person involved doesn't want you to know that it's running on your computer. They want to be able to quietly use your computer without you knowing. It gets installed onto your machine from pretty much the way a virus would normally, something attached to an email. Occasionally it could be a problem in your browser, a security hole that the hackers can use, and gets that software downloaded and installed. Once it's infected on your computer, that computer goes and checks with what's called the command and control server, which is another server somewhere else that nefarious person, whether it's a state operator or a criminal gang, can send instructions to your computer and have it do things for them without you knowing. It can be used for sending lots of spam emails quite often, but another thing that they often use is what's called a denial of service attack, where they use a huge bank of these computers to all send information to some poor victim server. So it could be somebody's website, and that flood of information basically knocks the website offline. And these criminal gangs often use that to extort money from people. It could also be used to take down critical infrastructure for a country. There are some legitimate uses for that kind of technology, for botnets. A really good example was SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. They launched a screensaver that you could download, and whenever you're not using your computer, the screensaver kicks in and it will actually go and get information that SETI need processing, and it will use your computing power to process it for them. So anybody can run that screensaver and contribute to the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. But for the most part, it's some dodgy people that are doing this kind of thing. And to protect yourself against it, same as any other kind of virus, is just make sure your virus scanners are up to date, you're running them regularly. Don't open any dodgy email attachments. Be careful what websites you go on.